everyone, welcome to my channel tonight. We're doing a compatible reading, and since it's Gemini season, we're doing Gemini and Libra, and I have a famous couple in that combination, which is Marilyn Monroe and Arthur Miller. It says here Monroe and Miller 1956 marriage. Though Levin suffered from cultural barriers, she divorced the playwright a week before The Misfits, a script written for her, opened in 61. Interesting. So, okay, here we go about the combination, which they're both air signs, so this should be good. The challenge here will be to balance opposing energies. Tempo is a problem for these two. They can both be forceful. Gemini, speed and disturbing. It's disturbing to Libras who are graceful and easy and prefer measures approach. Perhaps seeing Gemini interested more in getting what they want than in how they get it. Libras may feel rushed here. Then in turn they may annoy their partner, though their consciousness of how others see them, a trait that Gemini may view as a despicably phony. The relationship must embrace compromise, tolerance, and understanding. If it is to have a chance of achieving balance, on the positive side, its innate persistence and ability to take on challenges can help these partners to find the middle way. Let's see. Power struggles with this combination. So Gemini fruitfully trying to control their partner. Libra's need for a strong figure to depend on will not be met here. The relationship's curves may describe a downward spiral. Marriages, though, can work better because of the fixed and self-evident responsibilities. The daily routines may ground Gemini, and physically maintain a home may challenge their technical skills. Libra will appreciate these abilities by contribution their share to the job. They may achieve measure of talent, a measure of balance. Gemini, however, may see themselves as having given up most precious possession. Freedom can feel cheated if career concerns keep their Libra partner away a lot. More balance may be achieved in friendship. These partners will seek each other out because they want to not out obligation. The relationship can be dynamic, exciting, full of adventure and flamboyance, and is perhaps best when it offers a true escape from crushing responsibilities. A lack of mutual respect and inability to please each other make parent-child matchup difficult. Work relationships bound by fixed responsibilities may be more manageable, although differences in tempo can be annoying here, especially since lacking intimacy. The partners may invest little energy in solving their personal problems. The advice, though, which I always like the advice in this write-up, take time to understand. Don't be so hasty. Neglect is a form of abuse. Try to build respect. Use your power of analyst to gain insights. So, interesting. Right, here's a little bit more. Love, affection, admiration may well present this difficult, complex relationship, that yet these partners may ultimately find it difficult or impossible to accept each other. Part of the problem is a kind of adoration or worship that often occurs here. Each partner's tendency to place the other on a pedestal offers a setup for a fall from grace. The relationship may continue for months or years and almost mistake departure from Eden all the more difficult. Wait. The greatest challenge here will be for the partners to see each other as they really are, minus the projection and expectation. So that could be in a lot of different situations. Intense and rewarding, but act as a smokescreen against reality. Gradually realizing that the person one is in love with does not correspond to one's ideal image of a lover can be truly painful. As reality creeps in, partners have at least a chance of accepting each other for what they are, but instead may lose interest in continuing the relationship, although alternatively they may be unable to let go, perhaps because of love addiction. They may be the most painful experience of all. Oh boy. Okay. Marriages, friendships will require great effort, honesty, strong differences must be faced. Libras, Scorpios may be rejecting, but may also feel neglected and misunderstood, while Gemini feel unappreciated and baffled. The power struggles here often develop from individuals striving to grow, which may not be possible within the relationship. Friendships, flexibility, conductive to grow. Either combination demands partners' understanding and acceptance of the child's true nature. Children should be encouraged to make their own choices and accept responsibility. Both dependencies and disapproval must be met, overcome. The tendency towards procrastination do not allow the best business or work relationships, which are not recommended. The roles of business partners or executives being particularly discouraged. Interesting. All right, the advice, there's some advice down here. Cultivated acceptance and understanding, suspend judgment, make decisions and act on them. Don't let things drift. Learn to compromise. So you got to learn to compromise. Definitely learn to compromise, okay? Some other interesting information in this combination, which I thought was very interesting, because there was this other combination that sounded very unbelievable. Isidore Duncan while visiting Russia in 1921, modern dance pioneer Duncan married Yezevin, a gifted young poet. They split up in 1923. He was a heavy drinker. He hung himself in 1925, leaving behind a final poem written in his own blood. Oh my God. That's unbelievable. So, these two individuals are not known for their social skills. Quality of the relationship doesn't change. The primary change, they face then will be to get along with each other on a daily basis. If they are to avoid arguments, they will have to find sources of authority on which they can agree. Neither of them is likely to take anything face value. They are notoriously hard to convince, but together they may settle on religious, political, philosophical, financial, or artistic creed or set of belief that they can accept. If they are co-workers, a company policy may do. If this kind of common basis can be found, arguments may become reasonable discussions, and the prediction of an easy relationship due to their trying position to each other 120 degrees apart. Interesting. And the zodiac will be partially fulfilled, but they must take care, however, not to come off as bossy, authoritarian, or interesting. Once they have formed a unit, they can easily adopt us against the world attitude. Love between these two is likely to be intense. In fact, it must be moderate to avoid burnout, even when their physical contact is gratifying. Disagreements of all sorts may moods of contentment or to know when to leave each other alone. They need to develop their intuition. Above all, they must have faith in the relationship's ability to heal wounds and promote understanding. Doubt, worry, and control must be relinquished, leaving these things to go as they will. So, looks like it sounds good. Okay, marriages are most successful when the partners share a belief system coming from similar backgrounds. Can be stabilizing factor. The danger is that intolerant or points of view may influence children for the worse. Friendships and sibling relationships can be close, but in the pair hold opposing philosophies that can expect heated arguments. They typically get so involved in what they are doing that they are unaware of how disturbing they can be to others. Okay. Long after Gemini Libra confrontation has ended, observers may still be reeling from the fallout. The advice, though, monitor your noise level. Others may be irritated. Establish common lines of agreement. Don't just believe what you see. Have faith. So have faith. Yes, you gotta have faith. So that's finally about the Gemini and Libra. And Gemini season, comment that you subscribed, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.